Sometimes the Bible is tough to read. Well, in today's first reading, we get a cascade of strange-sounding names. Because of our unfamiliarity with these people, the force of the readings from Chronicles, well, it can be lost. Let's review some of the key events of the Hebrew Bible and see how today's readings fit in. Let's see if we can get a perspective on that fearsome Bible. Remember, Abraham leaves Iraq and comes to the Holy Land. After his grandson Jacob, the Jews spent 400 years in Egypt. Moses leads them out of slavery to the Promised Land. And in the Holy Land, they are ruled by judges for, about 200 years. When David becomes king, the land is conquered, and they were prosperous. But then with David's grandson, a serious division came on the land. It was divided between north and south. The north was called Israel and the south Judah. Each had its own king, and often there was fighting between the opposite sides. Today we hear of Joash, who was a king in Judah with its center of worship in the Jerusalem temple. Some princes of Judah came to visit the king. They asked that there could be a widening of worship of God. Now, Joash gave permission for other gods to be worshiped. And God was very upset with this. He sent the prophet Zechariah to express his anger. Zechariah was the son of a man who had helped Joash rule when he was a child. That brings in another great name, Joiadad. Unfortunately, these strange-sounding names can turn us off from appreciating the Bible. Still, with a little patience and study, the Bible can open up God's presence not just 2,000 or 3,000 years ago, but today. Just as Joash watered down the nation's commitment to God, so we today in our secular and pluralistic society can water down the centrality of God in our lives. Lord, sometimes the Bible is tough to read because there's so many strange names. Help me to find your simple and yet powerful messages.